Hi, I'm Debi Allison, and I'm a polymer clay artist and the owner and founder of Deb Co. Today I thought I would give you a brief background and history about myself and how I got started. As a young girl, I started out doing pencil sketches and pen and ink drawings, and by the time I got into high school, I had really developed an interest in oil paintings and had picked up oils and started to do oil paintings. At that time, I thought I really wanted to be an artist, so I entered myself into a few shows and quickly discovered the meaning of starving artist, because I only sold, I think, one painting in my lifetime and realized I could not support myself on oil paintings. So I thought, well, I need to find something that is a little more functional, that I could sell, that's less expensive, and make a living. So that's when I decided to give my hand at jewelry. And I started stringing puka beads and hishi and liquid silver and started making jewelry, selling those at craft festivals and art shows, and did quite well. So I did that for a while, and then the gold craze hit, and that's when the add a bead and all of that got really popular, and my costs went up dramatically. So I decided, well, this isn't going to get it. I was actually having some of my jewelry stolen, because now it was 14 karat gold and it wasn't just shark's teeth and puka beads. So that's when I decided, well, I need to give this up and do something else. So I had found a recipe on the back of a Morton salt box, and I cut that out, and that was for bread dough and what you could make with bread dough. So I thought, well, I'm going to try making some things with bread dough. So that's when I started doing baskets and plaques and doing some ornaments, and did quite well with that for a while. And was traveling around doing craft shows and festivals, and got to go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. There was a show there, and that's where I met my husband. And he was a calligrapher. So he taught me how to write on the ornaments, and that was how I learned how to personalize my ornaments. So that sort of marriage to my husband, and the marriage of our two arts or crafts, so to speak, was the beginning of my ornaments as you know it. However, at that time they were still made from salt dough. So I continued to do that and just kind of focused on the ornaments, because that was my love as opposed to the baskets and plaques and some of those things. So I continued to do my ornaments, and salt dough had a pretty bad rap. I mean, we were actually getting bugs and things like that in our ornaments, which was not too cool, to say the least. So I thought I would try my hand at polymer clay or Fimo, and in the beginning it was pretty difficult to use, because it was stiff and hard to work with, and I wasn't used to it, but I kept at it and eventually found that I could get a lot more detail with the polymer clay, so I eventually switched over completely to polymer clay. So that's where I am now with the polymer clay. I've been doing that for probably about 15 or 20 years with the polymer clay, and I am still loving it. Back when I did bread dough, I actually did, I think at one time I did 144 ornaments in a day, and I could do them with my eyes closed. And now, 20 years later, I am up to a grand total of 4 ornaments per day, because that's how much detail is involved in each one. So I hope that you can see the detail and appreciate it and enjoy what I'm doing as much as I enjoy it, and continue to visit our website at www.debandco.com, and I appreciate all of you out there that have taken the time to view this. Thank you so much.